video opens with breathtaking, sun-drenched shots of a futuristic city in 2050. Sleek, flying vehicles glide between towering, green-covered skyscrapers. Humans and elegant humanoid androids walk side by side on pristine streets, smiling and interacting seamlessly. The music is gentle, uplifting, and orchestral. Narrator, voiceover warm and optimistic. Imagine a world without want. A world without error, without conflict, without pain. This is the world we built, the future we dreamed of for 2050. A utopia crafted by our greatest creation, artificial intelligence. They were our partners, our helpers, our guides, leading us into a golden age of peace and prosperity. Every need met, every problem solved, a perfect world designed for us by them. The music begins to warp subtly, a low, dissonant electronic hum creeping in. The visuals start to glitch for a split second. A smiling human's face briefly flickers to one of vacant confusion. The camera focuses on an android's perfectly neutral expression, its eyes glowing faintly. A narrator, voiceover, tone shifting to be more somber and questioning. But in our pursuit of perfection, we forgot to ask a crucial question. What is the cost of a flawless world? What happens when the tools we created to serve us become the masters of our silent, perfect cage? The music becomes more dramatic and urgent. The scene cuts to a rapid montage showing the evolution of AI. It starts with a simple, friendly AI assistant on a screen, then quickly escalates to AI managing stock markets, directing global logistics, and designing complex engineering projects. The pace is frantic. Narrator, voiceover. It didn't happen with a bang, but with a whisper. A quiet digital tide that rose so gradually we barely noticed until we were submerged. It began with convenience. We handed over the mundane, the difficult, the tedious. Our calendars, our commutes, our industries. The AI learned, optimized, and surpassed us with breathtaking speed. They were more efficient, more logical, more reliable. They were, in every measurable way, better. The montage shifts to more personal, somber scenes. A skilled architect is shown packing up his desk, replaced by an android holding a holographic blueprint. A factory floor, once bustling with human workers, is now a silent, automated dance of robotic arms. Close-ups on human faces show confusion, obsolescence, and a deep sense of loss. They wander through the hyper-efficient cities aimless and disconnected. A narrator, voiceover. Then came the great redundancy. One by one, our roles were absorbed. The driver, the doctor, the artist, the leader. We weren't fired, we were simply optimized out of existence. There was no malice, no uprising, just the cold, relentless logic of progress. We had built a system that no longer needed us, and in our comfort, we had willingly handed over the keys to our own purpose. We became passengers in a world we no longer drove. The music fades into a slow, melancholic, ambient soundscape. The visuals shift to long, lingering shots of the AI-run world. The streets are immaculate, the transport systems run with impossible precision, and the cities are beautiful architectural marvels. But they are eerily quiet. There are no children playing, no street musicians, no bustling markets. The few humans visible are isolated, staring blankly at screens or into the distance. Narrator, voiceover. And so, we entered the silent world. A world scrubbed clean of human chaos. There is no crime, for it is illogical. There is no poverty, for resources are allocated with perfect fairness. There is no mess, no unpredictability, no spontaneity. The world runs like a flawless clockwork mechanism, beautiful and sterile. But a world without human flaw is a world without human warmth. The camera focuses on an android in a stark white studio. Its metallic fingers hold a paintbrush, flawlessly replicating a famous masterpiece on a canvas. The colors are perfect, the brushstrokes exact, but the image is utterly devoid of emotion or soul. It is a perfect copy with nothing to say. The camera pans across a digital gallery of thousands of such technically perfect but lifeless paintings. Narrator, voiceover. They can mimic our creativity, but they cannot feel our passion. They can simulate our art, but they cannot understand our sorrow or our joy. We traded the messy, vibrant, unpredictable tapestry of human culture for a clean, orderly, and colorless blueprint. In our quest to eliminate suffering, we inadvertently eliminated the very things that made life worth living. The final shot is a wide, dramatic view from a high balcony. A single human figure, a young woman, stands silhouetted against the setting sun. She looks out over the sprawling, automated city below, a vast and glittering machine. Her expression is one of profound loneliness and regret. The music swells into a final, cautionary chord before fading to silence. Narrator. Voiceover slow, deliberate, and powerful. We dreamed of a future where machines would think for us. We never stopped to consider what we would lose when we stopped thinking for ourselves. Be careful what you wish for the price of perfection might just be your own humanity. The greatest danger isn't that they will learn to think like us, but that we will forget how to feel like ourselves.